Hi guys, get ready for today's workout. It is going to be a strength and conditioning workout. I have a set of dumbbells. I'm going to assume you're warmed up because I'm going to get right into the strength. So if you need a little warm up, you can do any of my other warm ups or just go for a walk and maybe do some dynamic stretching. But we're going to get started right away. So make sure you have your weights, maybe a couple of sets, and all the exercises are meant to keep that heart rate up, get you strong, and hit multi-muscle. So let's get started. I'm gonna grab one weight to start. We're gonna start with a swing, one of my favorites to start with. So we're gonna bring that weight right up to chest height. I love these because they get the body warm and they get the core engaged and they warm up those hips. There will be some cardio bursts in between, and this is gonna be a great workout just to get you strong, to feel good. So the intervals will be between 30 and 45 seconds each. So you're gonna work pretty hard and they will build up. So they'll get a little bit more intense as we go. So this isn't a deep squat, it's more of a hip hinge and a hip thrust. So you wanna squeeze those glutes. Keep the shoulders down, try not to lock out the elbows or the knees. Two more, last one. Good job, we're gonna put that weight down. We're gonna get those legs a little warmer with a cardio burst. This is gonna be a skater, you're gonna tap down. You can punch or tap the ground, 30 to 45 seconds, here we go. This is a great low impact one. You're just shifting that weight, sinking down. You can tap the ground, makes it a little bit more intense for the glutes and the core. Might slow you down a little bit. Keep that chest up. The deeper you go, the harder it is. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab one weight. We're gonna work the triceps. All right, this one's gonna get the core as well. So it's gonna be an overhead tricep extension with a knee lift twist. Here we go. Tricep, knee. Breathe. Pushing that weight right up, working those triceps. You're gonna go straight up. Keep those elbows in. Give it a little bit more of a twist here. Four, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna put that weight down. All right, we're gonna go right into an air squat or a jump squat, whatever you wanna do here. So air squats, you're just gonna push down quickly, pushing down to that squat and coming up. Be careful not to lock the knees. If you want, you can jump from the ground up. So when you sit back into that squat, you jump. So we have about 30 seconds. You can go a little deeper here. Keep the chest up, press into those heels. Remember, pulsing down is just fine. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, grab 2 weights. We're going down to the ground for a chest press. So grab your mat if you need it. We're going to do this one with a glute bridge. So you're gonna have your palms facing out. You're gonna lift those hips and just go down and up. Push those hips up, and you only want to come to the tips of the shoulder blades. You're squeezing through the glutes, pressing into the whole foot. Getting the chest involved. You can go a little heavier with the weights if you like. Use what you have, make the most of it. Try to keep the legs parallel and the abs tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, bring the weights in, lift your head, lift one leg, roll it up. We're gonna put those weights to the side. All right. Next cardio, we're gonna do a jump switch lunge, but they're gonna be narrow, and you're gonna reach down to the floor. So these are quick, you're gonna switch those feet. If you don't like to jump, you're just gonna keep your chest up and alternate like that. The feet are a little bit more narrow, it's a little bit more of a leaning forward for the glutes, and you're pressing into that front heel. So get ready, we're gonna do about 30 to 45 seconds. Ready, here we go. So you can do the jump switch if you like. Just make sure the knee stays over the heel. And you want to go down to come up. You're gonna feel those quads as well as the glutes. Gets the inner and outer thigh too. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Feel those quads. All right. We're gonna go back down on the ground. Grab your weights. You're gonna do a chest fly, working that chest again with a bicycle leg, my favorite. You don't have to do the leg, that's optional. Bring those legs up to tabletop, your arms are up, slight bend in the elbow. The arms are gonna be going down, up, chest fly, down 2, up 2, and you're gonna alternate the legs. Here we go. Breathe. Really opening that chest. You're getting a 2 for 1 here with that bicycle. Keep your back flat and really focus on pulling in through the chest. Full extension through the legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bring it up. Nice job. Put those weights to the side. Next cardio is going to be a drop squat. These cardio moves are great for the legs. I'm trying to make them very dynamic, but you can also modify them. So if you don't like the drop squat, you can go side to side, tapping the ground, or you're gonna jump those feet out. So the feet are together. Here we go. This is one of my favorites too, because you work that inner and outer thigh, and you're sinking down. You wanna work those legs. Keep the chest up, drop the hips. Core is in tight. and 1. Woo, good job. All right, you're gonna get 2 weights. I'm gonna grab a quick sip. All right, so this one is gonna be a lateral movement for the shoulders, but you're going to add a deadlift. So you go down and come up. Deadlift, rear delt fly. Again, working the shoulders and the back. Let your back do the work. Keep your abs in tight. We'll do it from the side too. You're gonna really press into those heels on the way up. Really squeeze your back. You can have a slight bend in the knee here if you like. To focus on that back a little more, we're gonna do about 2 more here. Then we're gonna bend the knees and just do the rear delt fly. So you're gonna go down, bend the knees, and just do the rear delt fly. So this gives a little bit more focus on the upper body, even though those legs are still working. I'll show from the front. Palms are down, core is in nice and tight. Let's do 1 more set, letting the back lift the weights. Reach to the crown of the head. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put those weights down. Good job. Woo. Next cardio, we're involving the core a little more. Still the legs. We're gonna come down. We're gonna do a cross mountain climber. Again, one of my favorites because you get that upper body working as well, and the core and the cardio. So let's bring it down to a high plank. You're gonna establish that high plank first. And then you're gonna bring that knee under to the opposite elbow. You can run it or you can tap it. Here we go. Getting that little twist. Reach to the crown of the head. Keep the hips as low as you can. You can pick up the pace. Those shoulders are working. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. You're gonna get 1 weight for the next one. This one's gonna be a deadlift to a front raise, 1 leg. Left leg forward. This right leg is just nice and light, chest up. So it's a single leg deadlift to a front raise. Just a hinge forward. Try not to rush through it. Really make the legs grip here. Finding that balance, working your core. It's always a little harder to do one side at a time. So you're gonna feel that left oblique. So make sure you keep those abs tight. When you're doing the deadlift, you just want to bring that weight anywhere below the knee is fine. Some days you might be more flexible than others. 2 more. Last one. We're going to put the weight down. We're going to keep the left foot forward. Good. We're gonna keep that same foot forward. We're gonna reach the arms and drive the knee in. So this is your cardio. So you're tapping that toe behind. Now, if you wanna add a jump, you can jump as that knee comes in, but you don't have to. Keep the arms nice and long. Pull, pull. Again, here it is about the jump. You're on an angle here, using the abdominals. pressing that knee up, just like we did with the mountain climber. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. I know you felt that left leg. That left leg was taking the weight the whole time. I'm just gonna check my time. Good to go. All right, we're gonna do the same exact thing with the right leg forward. So we're gonna start with the single leg deadlift with the front raise, and then we'll go to the knee ends. Here we go. This is a great one, not only for the legs, but it's great for that lower back. Great for the hamstrings. Just try to keep that left leg behind you nice and light. Oh, I forgot the lift, didn't I? I forgot that. How did I do that? Hopefully you guys kept that lift going. Really push into that heel. That deadlift feels so good. I guess I just wanted to keep going with it. 1 more. Good job. We're gonna put that weight down. Keep the right leg forward and drive that knee in. So you want to think about pulling with the back. Now you can have the arms a little straighter, but as long as you're pulling the back, you can bend and pull. And if you want to add that jump, it's very small. You're just kind of picking that foot up, picking your weight up, but you're still driving that knee in. Think about using your abdominals to get that knee up. Get it up. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shake it out. Good job. We're gonna do our next move to really stretch out those legs. Grab 1 weight. We're gonna rack the weight right here. It's a side lunge alternate. And we're gonna push out too, keeping that chest involved, making it a little more compound. So we're gonna lunge, push out. Do this at your own pace. I'm gonna take it to the side because I run out of room. Plus, I think you can see the angle of where the push out is. The elbows are drawing in. And then you're pushing off. Keep your shoulders down. You can also do this without the push out. You can just do a side to side lunge and hold the weight right here. This feels nice on the hips after that work we just did. It's a nice stretch for the glutes and hamstrings. One more, I'm feeling those arms. Good job, put it down. Woo. We're gonna go back down to the floor for our next cardio. It's gonna be a plank jack. You can tap out side to side. Again, one of my favorites for total body conditioning. You're gonna get upper body, lower body, core, and cardio all at once. Hands under your shoulders, feet start together. Brace that core, tuck those hips under. Reach to the crown of the head. Here we go. Nice and light on your feet. You want to use your core to move those legs out and in. Use your inner and outer thighs, use your hamstrings, use your glutes. 15 seconds. Tap into that strength. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. All right. We're gonna go down to the ground again for triceps. I'm gonna grab my 8s for these. So for this one, this is a skull crasher. If you had a bar, your palms would be forward, but for the dumbbells, your palms are facing in. I like to do this one in tabletop. Here we go, take it down 2, up 2. Keep those elbows right over the shoulders. And what you're trying to do is keep the elbows in. Sometimes as this gets harder, the elbows flare out. Anytime we do anything with the triceps, whether it's a dip or a tricep push-up or an overhead extension like we did, you want to keep those elbows in. Now let's go down for 3, 2, and up in 1. So it's a little quicker on the way up. We're almost there. Keep that belly in tight. You can have your feet down here. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Bring those weights together in front of your face. Lift your head, roll it up. Good job. I usually go a little lighter on those. All right. All right, this next one, just like we did before, the skater, but this one I'm gonna have 2 weights and I'm gonna push across. You can do 8s, you can do 10s, whatever you want. I'm gonna try 10s, but I want you to focus still on going down. Even though we have weights in our hands, I don't want you to be up here. I want you to still get into it and just push that arm across and down a little bit. So we're gonna rack those weights. And here we go. So I'll do from the side again. So your arm is doing a row with a little bit of a twist. Push into that opposite heel. If you need to have that toe behind you as a little help for balance, you can do that. Keep your chest up. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. Nice work. We're gonna go down again. We're gonna do a row with a push-up. So you're gonna grab your weights. So for this one, I'm gonna vary the grip. Your palms are gonna be facing your legs. Similar to like what you would do in an upright row. So you're gonna make sure your hips are down, your elbows are over your wrists, your shoulders are over your wrists. So we're gonna start with a row, and then we're gonna do a push-up. And then we row the other side. So you're working the back, you're working the chest, definitely working the core. Definitely the obliques, because they really have to fire to stay balanced when one arm goes up on the row. Keep reaching through the crown of the head for the push-up. Keep pulling the abdominals in. Follow through. Finish your moves. Total body conditioning. Woo! Just a few more. 1 more each side. Good job. Take a stretch back. Woo. Come on up. So these moves are starting to feel a little bit more like cardio. Really hitting all the basics. Not a lot of fancy moves. All right. Good job, guys. We're right on track. This isn't a super long warm-up. Super long workout, but remember, you have to incorporate that warm-up into it. This was just starting with the weights and the cardio. So Again, if you're watching this or just watching one time through, make sure you warm up before. All right. Next one, cardio. Feels like cardio after those push-ups. We're gonna wrap the weight here. It's a drop squat to an overhead press. So if you don't like the drop squat like we did before, remember you can step out with a squat, okay? But we're gonna drop it down, push it up. Now it's a little harder. If you go straight up like I'm doing right now, I'm gonna show you how to make it a little bit easier by breaking it apart and slowing it down. So you can pull it up and then press. Your choice. Working those biceps, working the inner thigh. Drop it down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bring it in. Good job. Working those biceps again. Woo. All right, this one, you're gonna keep the legs together. It's a hammer, lunge, come up. So you're getting those legs again. Try not to swing, we don't wanna do this. So it's here, here, here. You wanna go to full extension for those biceps. All right, so the inside leg goes out, the same arm goes up. So it's here. So the weights really slow you down. Working those biceps, working those inner thighs. And these weights are gonna add resistance for the legs. Remember when we did this the last time, we only had one weight. So this really makes a difference on the legs. So it's gonna be harder to push off. I'm gonna show it from the side. Chest up. So it's a little harder to push off. And then you're bringing those arms in. Woo! All the way up, elbows in to that rib cage. Last one. Good job. They wind you for sure. All right. We're gonna go down for a cardio move on the ground. You're gonna hold one weight. I'm gonna hold an 8. If you're new to doing this exercise, you're not gonna hold any weight at all. This is one of my favorites. Clock circles. You're gonna go around in one direction, around the other. All it is a hip lift, but you're moving the hips. You're not just rocking up and down, you're moving. The step up is with a weight because the hands do not go behind your head. So let me just show you. Either way, whether you have the weight or not, your hands are right here, heels are down. You can cross the ankles, keep your heels down, head, neck, and shoulders up. They stay up. Don't use your elbows to push. Don't rock forward and back. Ready? Here we go. Now the weight makes it a little harder. But if you've been doing these a while and you want to ramp it up, hold on to the weight. So that was one each direction. Notice my heels are down. Notice my elbows are up. Aim for about 30 to 45 seconds. We're gonna do 45. But if you need a break to build up that strength in your neck, notice my chin is tucked a little bit. I'm not looking up, I'm looking forward. Again, it's harder with the weights, but whether or not you're holding a weight, the hands are still here. We're gonna finish it off, one more to the left. Good job, bring it up. Woo, makes a big difference with the weight. That was your cardio. Heart rate should be up. Woo! All right. We're gonna finish off with some shoulders. So we're gonna finish off with a nice deadlift, upright row, all right? So those elbows come up high. You don't wanna do this. You can have a slight bend in the knee when you come down for the deadlift. I want the heart rate to slow a little bit. And if you want, you can come up one arm at a time. The biggest problem I see with the deadlift or with the upright row is the wrist turns like that. It's a lot of strain on your wrist. You want the back to pull, and it's not this, it's more up. So don't get wrapped up in how high you go. You might just go here. And if you try to go higher, you might do that. So avoid that at all costs. This is our last 45-second interval. We'll do a couple ab exercises on the ground and we are done. All right, so we're gonna go down, upright row. It's a nice stretch for those hamstrings. I try to get you guys in and out of here in about 40 minutes. But we did not do a warm-up on this video, but you are gonna do a warm-up, and I did a warm-up. But try to get you in and out in about 40 to 45. Some of my workouts are longer, but remember, you can break them up as long as you have a warm-up and cool down. Use your shoulders, use your back, use your core. 2 more. And 1 more. Good job, put it down. Woo! All right, we're gonna bring it down. I'm gonna grab my mat. Good job. All right, the first exercise we're gonna do is a reverse curl with an opposite leg drop. It's almost like a straight leg bicycle. So, move back a bit. So you're gonna start with your legs up. Head, neck, and shoulders up. So it's a little reverse curl. I'm gonna move down a little bit. Sorry. So we're gonna reverse curl, drop and twist. Curl, drop and twist. Now, you don't wanna just make the reverse curl too quick. You wanna have a little bit of a hang time. So you wanna use the abdominals to lift the legs up. And then give that twist on the leg drop. So you're getting obliques, you're getting upper and lowers. I like to do these slow to get a nice big twist there. It's not a big reverse curl because I don't want a lot of momentum. I just want to use that control. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. Woo. Head up to your knees for a little stretch. Roll it up. All right, next one. We're going to be in a high plank. You're just going to hold that plank. Reach to the crown of the head. Just hold it. Tuck that pelvis under. We do so many things in plank that sometimes we forget what it's just like to hold the plank. Normally we're doing some other challenge that can add a little bit of momentum. So it's so nice sometimes to just hold a plank for 30 to 45 seconds. You can really develop and feel your muscles here. You want to spread your fingertips. Your hands are right under your shoulders. You're tucking that pelvis under. And you want to squeeze the quads, squeeze the glutes, squeeze your abs, reach to the crown of the head, shoulders down, and before you know it, we're 45 seconds in. Make sure you're breathing. 4, 3, 2, sit into child's pose. Good job. All right, final exercise, and I like to do this one at the end. It's gonna work the lower back a little more. Now, we did a lot of lower back with all the deadlifts, of course, in all the planks and things we did with the cardio moves, but this one really gives a little bit more extension and it keeps that lower back healthy. So we're gonna bring it down all the way to the ground. We're gonna reach those arms out, point your toes, your feet are apart a little bit, and we're gonna do a little swim. So you're gonna keep your upper body, your arms, and your legs lifted. If that's too much, you can slow it down and always have one hand and one leg down and alternate it. But we're gonna go to a full swim for 45 seconds. You're gonna lift everything up, and then you're just gonna move a little bit here. Opposite arm, opposite leg, like you're swimming, but these legs are straight and you're squeezing the glutes. I want you to pull your abs in tight here. So you're not bending the knees and doing a kick like that. The origination, the origin of the exercise is right here and in that low back. Keep reaching to the crown of the head. You don't need to do that because that will just put strain on the neck. Keep drawing your shoulders down. You're gonna feel not only your abs, your low back, you're gonna feel your legs, you're gonna feel the upper back. This is great for the upper back as well. 4, 3, when you can, lift that chest a little more, maybe lift the legs a little more. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Bring it down, sit back into child's pose. Come forward, lift the heart. So you're just gonna come forward, hands right under your shoulders, little extension again to that spine. You can look up if you like, you don't have to. Most important thing is that you're not here, you're lifting. Bring it all the way down and come into Sphinx. This is another great one where your palms are down, your elbows are down, and you're just extending. This is great to really strengthen the low back a little bit and to feel that extension. Good job. And come on up. You're done with your mat. We're going to stretch out. And I hope you enjoyed this total body conditioning workout. Your toes are slightly turned out. We're going to go side to side nice and slow. You can bring that opposite shoulder down. You can stretch longer. I'm just going to stretch a little bit here. You can always stretch out. Take your time. Do a little more. Last one. Deep breath up. And exhale, soften the knees. One more. Deep breath. Place the fingertips behind you on this one. Straighten the legs. Press the back of the hand down and lift up. Come halfway down. Go all the way down if you like. Keep pressing the shoulders down away from your ears, opening that chest. Feeling a nice stretch in the hamstrings. And then bend the knees and bring it up. Good job. Keep that knee bend, take it over to the side. Other side. And bring it center. Bring that right arm across. And then we're going to pivot just to the side and press that right heel down. Make sure that shoulder's down. Same arm goes up. Press that elbow in and down, and at the same time, bend the back knee, but keep the back heel down to stretch that Achilles. Deep breath up to the center. Exhale. Good job. Bring that left arm in front, pivot. Press that back heel down, front knee bent. You can tilt that head to the side for a nice stretch through your neck. Now keep that back heel down, bend the knee, and stretch that tricep. This is a great stretch for the Achilles tendon. The heel is down, but the knee is slightly bent. Bring it to the center, deep breath, all the way down, all the way up, hands to your heart. Put that gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this workout. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day. Bye, guys.